Good morning, everyone. And I am so excited to be home. I just had one of the best adventures of my life. You know, when we're young, we love those physical adventures where we get to travel and see people and see new places. And this week, I got to do a whole new experience for which I'm very grateful. So I want to just shout out to Jay Dollywall and the company that I work with and say thank you because I have stories that will carry me now for months. But let's get to the point. I realize I don't even have a heading on this. I'm a little tired. I have a little jet lag, but I'm good and I'm in great spirits. And I got up at my normal time today, even though I didn't get home until 11:30 p.m. last night after flying all day and sitting in airports and walking through airports. But let me tell you why I'm here. There's many of you who'd like to have a side gig. Well, my side gig this week asked me to go do an infomercial. So I thought, I got some issues. I got to wear some weight on my back. I want to build my bone strength. At 72, you just need to do all you can do. So I have great hiking boots, I have great wool socks, and I just put those on and I put all my stuff in one pack so I didn't have to lose anything with intention that while I'm walking through here, I'm physically going to help myself. Was I a little worn out at the end of the day? I was, but my gosh, the other people that I met, we went to dinner that night and I got to bed at 10 Eastern time, which was really 8 o'clock my time. So I was still on my good, healthy schedule. I wasn't overdoing it. But let's come back to my point today. 3 reasons or things that you get when you are out there working with the people. And good morning, everyone who's watching. When you're working with all these wonderful new people that you get to meet. I have so many lessons that I learned in just 3 days. But let's just talk about a side gig. How many of you are holding back? And what you really want to do is you want to be powerful again in your life. You've been there and you somehow retired and you chose a recliner and you went, done. And it's like, you are not done. You got this fire in you that you've just banked, just like you might an overnight fire. You might just chill it down a bit. Well, fire it up. Let's get going. So a lot of people see this term work like it's horrible. Do you know how I worked the last 3 days? I met new people. I met 5 powerful women. They all had great stories to tell. And I actually got new perspectives on my business and how I help people. So whether I help you with your online strategies and marketing, your ability to not hide behind your product, do you know you all have a great story. But so many people pitch the product as their story. The product isn't what people are buying. They want the results they see in you. Do you really know how to share the results you are getting with your product? Seriously, that is the way to go. So if you're afraid to put yourself in front and the product is secondary, people are buying you. If you never knew that, they are buying you, not the thing. Okay. And then conversations. How easy are conversations? I got into some of the best conversations yesterday. I'm eating lunch and here's a woman with these delightful nails, something I'll never have in my life. And she's just serious and working on that computer. And then when I got my meal, she said, oh, you should try this sauce. So women, we love to share, right? So I said, oh, tell me more. So when the waiter came back, I asked for that sauce and I said, she clued me in. And he laughed. And then we talked about what she did. Well, she's flying to Florida to see her family and they need what I have. But the most important thing was she's a smart woman. She got to the airport early so she could miss the traffic and she just worked with her stuff there. And she's in the mortgage business. And then as I'm boarding my other flight, I meet another white-haired lady and I'm watching her intense on her computer. And she's flipping through a notebook and doing stuff. And finally, when I had to plug in my phone to charge it, I said, I just love that you're able to stay this focused in an airport with all these people running around. And you look like you were serious. She laughed and we were in. Anytime anybody laughs with you, you just made a connection. Do you know that? So conversations that lead to laughter, God, they're your success point. Go for it. So we talked, and she was waiting for her flight. She had just been to North Dakota to do some training, and she was going home to her place in Texas. And so then she got to talking about me because she's looking at my big pack that I'm carrying. And turns out we're the same age. We're both 72. And I was telling her what I was doing for my company. And she asked for a card. And so it was great. So you have to take opportunities when they come to you. And then I wanted to get my seat assignment changed. So I'm at the gate and I'm saying to this young girl that I'd like to not sit in the back, the upheaval section. I really need to get closer to the front. Well, she said, fine, just give me your ID. And I look at my purse and I can't find my ID. So I said, I have my business card. My business card has my picture on it. So I gave her my business card and she says, oh, what is it you do? So I got into another conversation and she's ready to call me because of her feet. And so it just happens. So when you are open to whatever the world can send you, so this is only one part. This is like a little bit of what I learned this weekend, that I love being out and about, but more importantly, we had some great conversations and I never once talked about my product, but they could tell by my energy and by my pack that I had the wherewithal to be a healthy individual. And then I just shared with them that I help people with their online sales and marketing strategies. And I don't care what product they have, because I'm not talking about their products ever. I'm talking about you, how you can get yourself out front, let go of the stories you're telling yourself. And oh my God, do you know the stories we tell ourselves? I even had my coach the other day talk to me about something that I've been telling myself. Well, I'm over that. So all you have to do is to decide what is blocking you, because it is something, and quit hiding behind that product, and then get out there and quit being reluctant to talk to people, just if it's to say, ooh, what kind of coffee did you get? I think I want that. Okay? So fire up, get ready. I know I've been all over the board today, but I'm so excited. This is a little bit of my jet lag talking. But gosh, I'm glad to be home. I'm so excited because what I got out of these 3 days is powerful. It'll feed me for months. So tune in for more every day. And I'm going to set a specific time so y'all know when I'm here. But great to see you. Thank you. And if it is time for us to connect because you think you're hiding or conversations are tough or meeting strangers is scary, then I want you to click on my Bit.ly link and set a time, and we'll just have a little conversation to see if I'm the person to help you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.